This is going to be an explanation on VTM-S20. When connecting two acoustic tubes, one with a large cross-sectional area and the other with a small one, it is called a two-tube model. In this case, because the length of each tube is about equal, you can hear a sound like the vowel ah from this acoustic model. When connecting three acoustic tubes, it is called a three-tube model. Combining the outer tube and the inner constriction conceptually forms the situation of three acoustic tubes, and the three-tube model is created. Please take a look at some examples where several types of vowels are produced by changing the location of the constriction. Now let me produce actual sounds with an electrolarynx. First, please listen to the sound of the electrolarynx by itself. It is next connected to the outer tube. As a result, you will hear a sound like the neutral vowel or the schwa. Next, the constriction part is inserted into the outer tube. Thus, you can see that different vowels are produced depending on the location of the constriction. Now let me produce sounds with a reed-type sound source. The reed-type sound source sounds like this. Next, I will produce a sound by connecting it with the outer tube. Thus, you can see how the neutral vowel schwa is produced. Next, the constriction part is inserted into it. And for the vowel ah, the constriction is placed at the back part. Then, you can hear the vowel ah. On the other hand, when the constriction is placed at the front part, you can hear the vowel e. For the vowel oo, it can be heard when the constriction is placed in the middle of the vocal tract. In case of the vowel oo, you can put your fingers at the end of the vocal tract for rounded lips. By doing so, you can simulate the lip rounding. For the vowel o, You can place the constriction at the back part of the vocal tract, the same as for the vowel ah, and form rounded lips by your fingers, the same as for the vowel oo. And by doing this, you can hear the difference of the sounds. Finally, the vowel e is produced by placing the constriction at the same location as the vowel e. However, the vowel e is not achieved if the degree of constriction is as much as for the vowel e. Therefore, another device with a variable degree of constriction is inserted into it. Now, I will produce a sound with the constriction widely opened. When closing it, you can hear the difference of the sounds. Now, let me combine a short vocal tract with a high-pitched sound source. Before inserting the sound source into the short tube, the sound source sounds like this by itself. By combining them together, then I will insert the constriction part into it. Thus, you can hear a child's voice like this.